Здорово, Костян. Сегодня продолжим проходить этот Truberbrook. Вчера мы спустились вниз. Почему тупит YouTube опять? Хрен его знает. Так. Перешли на вторую главу. Очнулись мы. Где мы очнулись? Хрен его знает. Сейчас посмотрим.
Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive.
Че он там гудит?
Myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax. Strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS.
Ну, прям чувак почти здоровый.
Arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis. Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex.
Ну, так иногда есть прикольные.
Without anomalies. Abdomen flexible, no hardening. Overly vibrant bowel noises.
Есть, правда, занудные.
Brisk peristalsis. Reduced breathing sound, right hand side, basal. Rattling sounds over both lungs.
Блядь, не пойму, некролог читает или диагноз.
Heart tone. Severe nasal acromegaly. Carrot-shaped midfacial neoplasm. Creamy nasal secretion. Tongue drifting to the left. Dental state desolate. Pupils bilaterally round and medium wide. Sluggish reaction to light bilaterally. Sclera jaundiced. Downbeat nystagmus.
Он на каком? На английском? Должен же на английском бухтеть.
Bilaterally delayed. Neck circumference 39 centimeters.
Вроде английский.
66 steady.
Да вали ты нахер.
Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax. Strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis.
Хорош уже.
Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex. Hyperreflexia, mood.
По-моему, он по кругу начал бухтеть.
Condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Could you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Вали отсюда. Кыш.
How are you feeling?
Ouch.
Who are you?
My name is Hans.
What are you doing here?
You better start explaining to me what's going on here. or
Кто
I'll
знает,
have to
как я
resort
сюда
to
попал.
less pleasant measures.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
Last stop, Berlin. But I'm actually a US citizen from Woodinville, Washington.
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
I think I've had it with you.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You.
Походу, с первого раза мы тест не пройдем.
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm
Здорово,
afraid we
Эдуард.
can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly when you feel able to undergo a few more experiments. I'll be there to pick you up. The patient's status remains unclear.
I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Бля, с такой высоты навернуться.
They took away all my cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room.
Эх,
After testing,
откуда диктофон у тебя, если все забрали?
what have I gotten myself into? It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far. Bleh. It's covered in mold. A good... No water pressure. Or clogged.
Ух ты, сколько всего можно.
There's something written on the wall. They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I
Да.
don't know what happened here. It's locked tight. Brute force.
Заперто. Что, скелетики есть? Не понял. Уложили спать.
Where the heck am I?
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Тест, блядь, какой тест?
I refuse to take part in your tests.
As you wish. After all, I can't force you. Or can I?
В общем, попали в какую-то психушку, все понятно. Так.
Fried. Why, of course. But where?
Подожди, мы взяли лестницу. О,
I could use this to climb to the hatch.
с такой высоты навернулся, еще что-то делать может. И...
I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws.
Я трогал краник. А вот это что тут?
A coin. It fell right out of the shower head. And right into my inventory for some cosmic reason. The benefits of capitalism.
Так. Подожди, тут нам... А, есть что применить? Монеткой? Охренеть, монеткой можно разобрать. Прям как кино. А, мы типа спим, да? Все понятно. Открутил. И что дальше? О. Санаторий.
What a strange place.
Парадизы часто встречаются.
This place is a prison.
Я надеюсь, этот чувак не проснется.
A list of patients.
Блин, опять на немецком.
I can barely imagine what these poor souls must have gone through. Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic sanctuary in the climatic health resort Truberbrook. Beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air.
Звучит красиво.
Slopes, established high cuisine.
Так, сейф. Ну-ка.
I need the right combination.
Надо знать пароль. Все понятно. Что с этим делать? Что можно делать? Так. Это, походу, наша будет.
Not as long as the snoring bullies.
Потому что... Ну, а с этим что сделать?
You sound asleep, but I'd rather not push my luck.
Так. Тут все закрыто, надо... Ключа у нас нет. А что здесь? Ух ты. Так. Так, в общем, какого-то ископаемого нашли тут.
Fascinating.
Что мы можем стырить? Так, что-то
I'm
тут.
not in the mood for a snack right now. A pretty steep downslope. I guess I'll have to find another way. I'll take it with me. It might come in handy should I need an improvised hat.
Шапочку смастерить.
So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place.
В общем, с этой фигней мы еще сможем взаимодействовать, так я понял.
Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. I am a quantum physicist for what it's worth.
Квантовый физик, но не слышал. Опа. Действие.
ghastly.
Ладно, пока ничего интересного. И так, что нам обратно? Блин, ну обратно. Хуй делать. Так, что мы можем? Подожди, у нас же тут надпись есть где-то.
It's locked. Now it's working.
О, применить.
It's dead.
И
It's hard to decipher in darkness.
так. Бумагу применить.
Oh no. I'm not really going to have to replace the fuses, right? My dad always used to say, son, whatever you do, stay away from fuse boxes.
Опа. Так, 5078. 5078. А куда применить? Сюда, что ли? А, бля, подожди.
Am I?
Сейф.
I need the right combination. I need the right combination.
Так я же его знаю. Что
What's
дальше?
in there? Sanatorium Paradise, a beautiful.
Подожди, что на него надо было тыкнуть, чтобы запомнить. Блин. Ну, мы знаем код.
Well, thanks, I guess.
То есть игрушки, как они, текстовые там.
I need the right combination. I'll try with this code.
Мы знаем комбинейшн, все хорошо. Открывай.
Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
Ох ты. В общем, походу, эта фигня нам надо, чтобы пройти тест. Пациент. Бля.
There you are. You must be lost.
Конечно, потерялись.
I think I've lost my group.
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the test now.
Да, задолбал ты. Ну давай.
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now.
Что ты у нас будешь спрашивать?
He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move.
Ладно, давай трындеть.
Let's get it over with.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
И что правильно? Блять.
A
Ладно.
mesh of dots and lines. Like the neural pathways of a nervous wreck. Ever heard of social anxiety?
Fascinating. Second image?
You are aware
Ладно,
that
давай
it's
так.
totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image number 3.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Бабочка кусала.
Remarkable. And we're done. That's that.
Ну, давай.
Mr. Tenhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. It's your decision to make. We both know you'll run out of excuses sooner or later. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
Чувак.
Sobering up again finally. What a trip.
Так, нам остается только это. Зачем открыть?
They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here.
Давай закроем воду. Два стрима тяжело. Ну да, есть вариант. Блять, как открыть тот ящик, сука.
It's locked tight. Brute force won't help.
А завтра не на работу, что в каках? Блин, ну как... Пошли. Правильные ответы надо выбрать. Какие правильные ответы на этих карточках?
Interesting. These
Кто знает.
interesting. Not as long as the snoring bully is.
Может, я уже проголодался.
I'm not in the mood for a snack.
сука, не голодный. Иди в палату тогда. Подожди, нам надо как-то доктора вызвать. Как его вызвать? А, в окошко постучать.
It doesn't have a coin slot.
По воздуху.
Are you ready for further tests?
Да.
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Да я готов проходить.
Fine then, I'm ready. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now. Come on, let's get it over with.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
Давайте нижние будем тыкать.
That is unexpected. Second image?
Cruelty.
Are you sure? Image number 3.
Unnecessary violence.
Extraordinary. And we're done. Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria.
Поняли, надо нижнее нас.
Next up is self-assessment, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate. How would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
Блядь.
2.
I enjoy carrying a lot of stuff with me.
Блядь, сколько их.
I don't bring matters to an end.
Obviously a 3.
I believe that future events are predetermined.
It's a 2.
Я к нему не успел на стрим.
Not really though. 2 is 50%, right?
Thank you. Next we are going to show you a few colors.
А несколько цветов. Ищите их
As elaborately as possible.
во всех подробностях. Блядь, как описать цвет в подробностях.
Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Soothing. Like a quiet day spent fishing with Aunt Lottie.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
А какой там цвет вообще?
Boredom. When it's time to have dinner, but you don't even care for lunch.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Uplifting. A cute kitten fighting over a ball of twine with another.
В общем,
very
доктор
cute
на вопросом на вопрос
If
не
you had to put
восприимчив.
a name on this shape, what would it be?
rectangle. An idea shaping an orthogonal reality from Pythagoras to Descartes until probably the end of time.
And this one?
Triangle. Trinity. The whole idea of it. The 3 wide open seas. The 3 apostles. The 3 wonders of the world and all 3 of the important Beatles.
Thank you. That's that.
Вот и все.
Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have
Да
landed
ты
in Los
задолбал.
Angeles or crashed on the moon?
Either is fine. Technically, both would make me an astronaut.
Would you rather be in the Cold War wearing short pants or in a very hot war wearing an anorak?
Холодного дна в шорты.
I'm a
Не хочу я на войну.
I'd go naked.
Would you rather have a hammer toe or sickle cell anemia?
I don't care. At least I'd have my tools. And you're a tool for asking this.
Would you rather want to have Heinz Erhardt's expertise in economics or Ludwig Erhardt's sense of humor?
Кто эти люди?
Which Heinz? Are you referring to Truda's brother?
Would you rather have your sweat smell?
Would it smell of wet German Shepherd? Or rather, like you know...
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
Ладно, давай.
Summer vacations.
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has
Что с
already
титрами тут?
been decided?
Перевод так себе.
Yes.
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tenhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results. I have
Хорошо, я справился. Выпускай меня.
You are a real human.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us.
Охренеть.
Mr. Tenhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
Ключик
I'm
можно
a human
взять?
being, of flesh and blood. And now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your minds.
Бери ключ, вали сюда. Кто их рисовал? Валим. Нам еще чувиху искать. Куда она свалилась?
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
Where am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
Куда?
I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
Так, чувиха-антрополог, походу, доехала. Опа. Подожди, это что?
Let's have at it.
А нахрена цепь?
I can't reach it.
As much as I would like to learn to fly, that would probably kill me.
Ох, цепь к туалету.
Locked.
Так, ладно. Капец. Ага. Колесо было там, а что дальше?
It still needs a little extra something to get it going.
Чего-то не хватает, ёб. Ремень. Нахрена ремень?
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm. Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
Угу. Применить ничего не можем.
No chance. Solid oak. Stop. No admittance. Danger. Keep out.
Опасная зона, бля.
Debris.
И что я копал?
People keep losing helmets all the time.
Ремень сюда.
I could use it to attach something to the mining cart. But what?
И что я могу прикрепить? Так, ладно, херня. Как... Блять, зачем цепь на туалет? Или что это за...
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
Ладно, уговорил.
Even with a helmet on, I just can't ram my way through these exceptionally massive wooden bars.
Тут должна поехать.
Still needs a little extra something to get it going.
Так, где что надо стырить?
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm. Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
Блин, подцепил цепь. С ней... Что, блядь, с ней делать?
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town. I could use it to attach something to the mining cart. But what?
Себя могу. Так, ладно, надо походу читать все.
An old ore mining cart. Beyond repair. A compartment in which to shed tools.
Инструменты. Но.
Locked.
Локт. Хорошо, уговорил, блядь. Нахера я цепь повесил? Ебать. О. Ну-ка, что у нас вышло?
Here we
Старт. Куда, блядь, куда полез?
Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape.
И как
to
ты,
Miss
сука, не
Beverly.
вылетел?
And now this. Hello?
Да, уже... Подожди, она еще активна?
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Darn. My attempts at resourceful engineering have not withstood the tests of time.
Так, кирку забрали. Ага. Бахнем.
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Не носите шлем в пещерах.
Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved in this puzzle.
Чпоньк. И что у тебя получится? Ты чё творишь?
Water March.
О, подожди, а это что? И... Ой, хера себе. Пробка, что ли?
Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Чувак, ты...
Away with it.
Э. И куда нас занесет? Тут серебро должно валяться, ё-моё. Ну, спортсмен... Бля. Воссоединение после долгой разлуки. Прям там любовь, морковь.
Oh, you finally made it. I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. You're not going to
Через
believe what
жопу.
just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
А чё ты? Ой, подожди.
Could you
Что-то
point
надо
me in
искать.
this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to path of no return.
Назад дороги нет. Ух ты.
Hogwash, you Romans.
О, подожди, там еще что-то есть.
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
Подожди, надписи
What's
включают
that over there?
дверь?
Interesting.
Точно.
Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
Нормально, фонариком посветили, открыли.
We need
Так,
to get
шнурок.
the door open.
Вон тут дверь. Так, ладно. Сколько лампочек? Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Оу! Бля.
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
Где тут? Сюда свети.
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
Оп, там сверху где-то еще есть. Где-то тут.
What's
Вот.
that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. Huh, this one roughly translates
Что написано?
to, Be gone, stranger. For all you may find here is certain death.
Ты
Did you
какие.
notice that other little light turning on?
Походу инопланетяшек найдем. Тихо. Тут что? Подожди, тут в этой
Read about
части
these symbols.
где-то были... Ага, вот эти.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser, this is sensational.
Fallen asleep.
Уснули, значит. Может... даже- Так. Это мы смотри.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Just a shadow.
Вон сверху.
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity?
В общем, как обычно, открываешь дверь и тебе жопа. Ха-ха-ха.
Now there are 5 lights.
5 лампочек. Что, будем пробовать? Ну, давай. Блядь.
Again.
Any ideas?
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats. Or is it a swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
В каком порядке их надо?
Can we take a look at the graffito again? Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
I don't get it. Open sesame!
Can I get a light here?
No, nothing.
А где еще надпись?
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Again, 5 lights. And again.
Блядь. Вот эти вот пароли это. Сука.
And again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
Да быстрее ты фонариком води, курица.
Could you show me that ruin thing again? Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
This looks promising.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall? And whoever built this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
Охренеть. О, паники. Пиздец, подкрался незаметно.
Let me find the light switch first. What an enormous compound.
Ух, ё.
Let's take a look around. This is exciting. Did you see that pretty large particle accelerator? Wow.
No idea what purpose they might serve. We didn't even have anything remotely this size at my university. All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
А, блядь, это 67-й год.
An opening mechanism.
А что он открывает?
Of course, the door is blocked.
Неужели там бухло? В общем, задача какая? Ходим, тыкаем, все подряд. Может, чувиху тыкнуть. Ой,
Any idea?
я чё?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No, for real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tenhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain?
Еще одна.
How do I know? I found your camp outside.
Yes, I waited for you. But since it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead.
Okay, I'll try to come up with something.
Так, что мы тут... Опа.
I'd rather not come too close to this killing machine.
Почему подальше? О, сюда бухло можно применить?
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system, as if the universe was out of balance.
Ну, говорил, нарушен баланс. Что делать-то? Бухла дать?
I brought back order to the universe.
О! Подожди, а что он нам дал-то? Столько всякого хлама насыпали.
It seems to be defective.
Что за карточку она дала нам?
Error. Memory overflow.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
Так, открывай что-нибудь. Опа.
Error. Memory overflow.
$64 kilobytes of main memory on isolinear chips? Good lord. Gretchen, this is the future.
— 64 мегабайта оператива. Я...
Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
Кому назвать? Блин, наверное, не надо тут выебываться.
My name is Tannhauser. Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans.
Why does it matter?
I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
I'm Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Да, сейчас, блядь, нас он где-нибудь коротнет или
Such a
завалит.
clutter in the back room. Seems to be
Ладно,
defective.
подожди, а что делать-то? Может, надо как-то взломать? Голос.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
can't see you. Who's talking there?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station.
Ух ты.
Can't you just open
Ну-ка,
this door
повернись
for me?
сюда.
Not possible.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Да заткнись ты, баба.
What kind of station is this?
Вот эти вот бубнелки.
Used by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Strack and Dr. Rumler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
Чуть дергается собака.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
It's me, Dr. von Strack.
Negative. Your voice patterns don't match Dr. von Strack's.
I'm telling you, these things are of no use at all.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
Временно закрыто.
Let's hope
Надо
they-
уговаривать робота, ни хрена себе.
Dr. Rumler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Rumler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
Maybe they weren't confident to tell you the truth.
Your point is illogical.
Нет
If what you
логики.
said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
Блять,
That
как
is
его
the point.
уговаривать?
You simply can't.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
И куда? Ты куда? Стой! Стой, блядь!
Smoking.
That hit the spot.
Я думал, сейчас сгорит нахер. Так, ладно. Еще, походу, вот эта должна штука как-то исправиться. Надо загружать дальше.
Any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish. I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Romler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
Your best and only true friend.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again. Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Scout's honor.
Уже надо задуматься. Раз он знает.
Granted.
It's the Saturn portal. You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue. You're staying here, chums. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
Дура.
Bye-bye.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, you should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing. Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have
Да.
returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes, and a few doodles.
I needed you to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I
Охренеть.
saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me. To help me get home.
Написал на статью на свою голову, чувак.
She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon? A geological vortex? A high intensity.
Чувак откуда-то к нам приперся.
It is ancient. There is a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave. Get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement. To get you here.
Блять.
Please, go on.
The problem is that
Вот
you
это вот
can't
трындеж, как его ускорить?
have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula. You calculations to tune in.
Вот так квантовый двигатель у них продается в магазине.
You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now. Enough talk. Let's move.
Блин, написал только вторую и третью. Как-то быстро прошли.
This is getting boring.
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tenhauser.
Чаф, 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 какое-то болото. Куда идти? Я не пойму, это его так глючит, бля, или... Ух ты.
You are nothing but a pawn in my new...
Куда? Бля, только не к доктору.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try.
Так, ну сейчас у меня есть монетка.
The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Okay, maybe later then.
Listen. I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
И как создать квантовый дискриминатор из говна и палок?
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me. Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in.
Из чувака какашки текут.
First, we need a source of energy, a very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it.
Нахрена столько трындёжи.
I'm beginning my search right now.
Ух ты, сколько всего тут.
An empty jar.
Так, почти ни с чем не могу взаимодействовать. Отсюда до сих пор ключа у нас нету. Пошли искать. Офигеть.
Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Truberbrook.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
Подожди, где-то у нас был билет.
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross. If I keep going, there'll be no more prizes left for the rest of the competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Patience, just a moment.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good.
the pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
Недокот.
Resting. My loyal claw.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
Taft. Yes, a real good for nothing. It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my beautiful Truberbrook, but I was suspicious of this Mr. Taft right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Так, этот его знает.
I need to be on my way. I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
И что я на кулек могу?
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your bronze to the test?
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember,
Пошли пить
a healthy
витаминчики.
body equals a healthy mind.
В здоровом теле здоровый пук.
Beautiful here.
Harry, what's a say?
Well, I don't like water that I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those...
Нога со скрипки.
So you have a fear of water?
Aye. Thalassophobia. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I will always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. I nearly drowned, but that was the day I developed this terrible, terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
Кто ногу откусил?
Well, that happened on my second job at the beach. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalid thought.
That's a night. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take
Билет. Где-то был билет. Вот.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it.
Вот он.
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day. My fishing rod. It's still here. I promised Trudy to bring it back.
Так, ладно, у нас есть билет, погнали.
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed. Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the Truberbrook.
Ничего, мы выиграем.
I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food. Generously provided by the Truberbrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
И что мне это даст? Блядь, чё, кому... Так, подожди. Кошачий корм. Мы его можем толкнуть. У нас есть кошатник.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine. I saw you at the raffle, right?
Так, появилось, что он участвовал в лотерее.
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You,
Точно, можно корм ему спихнуть.
Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wanderlust once in a while. Oh, often given by-
Так давай
What
меняться.
about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that, I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food. Would you mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious can of cat food to Klaus and me, and in return, I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13. What do you think?
Sounds like a perfect deal. So let's make it so.
It will be to your benefit.
Я сомневаюсь, что у нас... Так, блин. А кому можем тюхать ботинки? Этот босый. Этому не надо ботинки. Уже этому.
I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Ладно. Ух ты.
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie.
There's something
Она
in the air.
босая.
Can you smell it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're actually spruce cones. Did you know that?
What do you mean, actually?
Well, fir cones come to pieces when they fall off the trees. Spruce cones stay intact. Some things. You have to see them. You're from around?
No, just visiting. Getting accustomed to it, I guess.
Me neither.
Сука, ты
I
что,
come
кабачок
for the
выкинул?
beautiful view.
Smoke?
No thanks. I quit.
The climate makes me feel a lot better, that's for sure.
Пихта, ель, ёп.
So what are you doing up here, all on your own? Fed up?
I just like traveling. Always on the...
I saw you down there at the raffle.
Не будем размусоливать.
I tried my
Мы
luck.
видим, что сандалий у нее нету.
Just a snuff box. Such a letdown. I've sworn off the devil's dealings. You...
I'm in possession of a pair of hiking boots.
Would you trade with me by chance? Your hiking boots in exchange for my snuff tobacco.
Fair enough.
Oh, thank you. How nice. And they're a perfect fit too.
I've got to go.
Okay. Have a nice evening. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Finally, I can hear.
Farewell.
Так, ладно. Тут, по-моему, нам никто больше ничего не поменяет. Так, кому можно втюхать табак? Маленьким нет. Спортсмену нет, скорее всего.
Leaden trophy.
Слушай, может, этот чувак курит?
I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win?
Arr, just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
I won this.
Is that snuff tobacco? Oh man, I love snuff tobacco. Would you like to make a deal?
What do you have in mind?
Would you like to have the voucher in exchange? You know, the one for the boat trip on that lovely lake. That's what I got at the raffle tonight.
That's from the local boat rental.
Yes. Do you want it?
Конечно, хорошо.
Okay, let's make it so.
All right. Deal.
Так, по нашей речке-то где-то там, значит. Чувак, куда понесся? Катамаран-то сломанный.
It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the bow, and the paddle wheel seems to be missing.
Птеродактили поплавать.
A swimming animal in the shape of the flying dinosaur.
Что ты нам предложишь?
I won this voucher in the raffle.
I know.
How can you know?
Yeah, my sister told me. She's hosting the raffle booth tonight.
Who would have thought?
Ну и... Ладно. Что за чувак там?
I see an environmental disaster of at least medium proportions. Keep out. Packets and groceries delivery. Whistle 2 times, leave delivery on doormat, and exit the area. No advertisements. I see an environmental disaster.
Что-то с мухоморами.
The perfect spot for a bench. These fruits are mine to pick up.
Еще один глючный чувак.
Gotcha! This is private property, and you're obviously on my turf. This time, boy, you've chosen the wrong neighborhood.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to disturb.
Didn't you read the sign?
Are you referring to the keep out sign or the one that says no trespassing?
Very funny. You're one of them. I know.
Не знаю,
One of them? Oh no.
что за баг.
Not again. Okay, I'll tell you once and for all, I'm not an alien. I don't
Чё
care
все
what you
инопланетян
believe.
тут боятся?
A what? An alien? Ha! Now you think you've been clever, don't you?
No, sir. And just in case you want me to take part in any tests, let me tell you.
You government guys are getting more and more annoying.
Wait, government guys?
I already told you guys last time. Not on my watch. Name and rank soldier. You're with the CIA, BND, HVA, FBI,
Чувак, да сколько можно
NSA?
трындеть?
Spit it out.
Дать в нос. Ну-ка,
I'm working for the
подколем.
Parks and Recreation Department of Truberbrook, the PRDT. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, I know. We're working on it. I'd like to ask you a few questions concerning pollution.
Liar! That's ridiculous. You better tell me the truth, or else. Say something.
What's with all that garbage?
Okay, I guess you're right. The quality of your lies doesn't imply a higher intelligence at work. Quite the
Ну
opposite.
так,
in fact.
уговорил, не разведчик.
So, what are you doing here anyway? The truth this time, the whole story.
Well, it all began a few weeks ago when I got this notification that said I won a trip to Europe. I was stunned, but Aunt Lottie gave her blessings. A prize like this should not be forfeited, she said. I might even be able to discover some distant relatives. Also that I deserved a break. She only wished for me to return safe and sound. So after a brief visit to Berlin, I began my journey. And that's how I ended up here.
Interesting story. I mean, it's ridiculous, but I'm inclined to believe you. Now, about the part with the Millennium Cooperative. I always had the impression that something wasn't quite right with them.
Well then, bye.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details. Name's Lessing, by the way.
Колесо, походу, с катамарана.
This light bulb is wind-powered, 100% clean energy. A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines. No way. Brass is my kryptonite. And contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Так, походу, сейчас надо будет ремонтировать лодку.
It doesn't look all too seaworthy. There's a leak in the paddle.
Ну и нафига мне колесо?
Hey, sweetheart.
Good evening. About the paddle boat over there, it doesn't seem particularly seaworthy.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think it has a leak.
Oh my. You see, I'm afraid it's the last of its kind. Its friends are already lined up at the dry dock. Do you think you could help me fix it? I can't really leave my post right now.
I'll have a look at it.
Ну давай, а как помочь?
This should suffice for a paddle wheel.
Чувиха, как его заклеить? Может, игрушку туда
Sorry about
прилепить?
the pedal boat. You were really looking forward to this, right?
To be honest, yeah.
I'm gonna write you a voucher for a whole weekend during the next season, okay?
But how much for the swimming animals?
Oh, just pick one. My bet is on...
Foxes and crows.
Maybe, yeah. Hmm.
I'll be leaving.
Забираем.
It's much too cold to go for a swim right now.
Блин. Пошли искать. Блин, а что можно заклеить тут принять?
The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this.
Красную селедку поймал.
So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle, your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
Давай, отдавай. Ну-ка, давай подколем.
You little rascal. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks. Truda?
Хрена мне стоп.
Take a look-see around the area.
You could definitely...
I would like to ask...
Oh yes,
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Taft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny, shady type. You better not get involved with...
Oh, I think I already... well... never mind. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tannhauser.
ключа нету. Что ты не расскажешь?
Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are sharing the 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever so riveting. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real?
The real world is in there. Can't you see?
But there is ice cream and cotton candy waiting outside.
I'll think about it. But
Ну и думай. О, стол освежи. Ты.
I don't want to take this with me. I don't want to take this.
Так, а что сюда можно будет пихнуть? Слушай, может ей что дать?
In her parallel universe. I think I have enough.
Step right up! Step right, mister!
Is there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay.
И чпонька.
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think?
И как?
Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Ладно, что нам делать с лодкой?
This should fix the leak.
Нормально, супом заклеили.
It's much too cold to go for a swim right. Ahoy. The woods surrounding Truberbrook emanate a dreary sense of blandness. I've rarely ever been engulfed in a more terrifying, dreadful environment. Not to mention there is a green glow spreading through the fenwoods. Interesting.
Ну, в общем, сегодня будем завершать. Завтра добьем. Потому что чувствую тут надолго. Скелет, который мы видели на рентгене. Недоеденный трупешник, куча всякой фигни. Даже грибы есть. В общем, еще раз всем спасибо. Заходим еще. На сегодня все.